Hi, I'm David, and I thought what I'd like to do is to share with you uh, my collection of Ardmore pottery. Those of you that have started collecting, even if you've got one piece, will know how addictive it can become. And over the past 5 years, I've gone from one piece to 50 plus and counting. Um, I thought I'd better put on a bow tie just so that you might think, bow tie means that I know what I'm talking about. So, how did this all start? Well, I used to buy and sell pottery, and one of my friends did a house clearance and offered me a teapot. This one here. And I vaguely remember my trips to and from South Africa, coming across Ardmore, but it didn't mean much. So I bought it, I took a risk. And what intrigued me most of all when I first bought it was at the bottom. I'll just turn him upside down, if you can see. It's the wrong way around, but there is actually a label from Christie's auction from 2004. So what I did, I thought, well, we better find out a bit more about this, and I bought the books I could find about Ardmore in order to learn about the people and who made these pieces. And I found a reference to this in the Christie's auction records from 2004, and here is a copy of it. I hope you can see it. That's the piece. It sold for just over £400, so by the time you've added all the other bits on, it's about £500 worth. And the item at the bottom is dated 2003, and it's made by Raphael Njoko, who's a sculptor, and it was painted by Nelly Intishalinshali. I hope I got the name almost right. And these are two of the people who worked for Ardmore during this early period. And the sad thing is that both of these people, according to the records I have found, actually passed away during the AIDS epidemic during the early 2000s in South Africa. So that's very sad to know. But I mean, the history of the company means that this is not unusual. But that's another story. What I liked about this when I first saw it, it is a teapot. You take the top off here, and there we are. Another little elephant that finds the lid. What forms the lid? I'll get my words out eventually. I like the design, I like the painting, I like what I call the nonsense of the whole thing, but it is really so good. The lovely painting on the leaf that the elephant is holding. The spout is actually in here underneath where the mouth would be. And this giraffe, I mean, what's he doing there, just hanging about, draping over both sides? But it is lovely. It's a nice piece. So I have a lot of questions about things at my collection of Ardmore, so I'm going to be putting some more of these little videos on and putting some pictures on, and would appreciate your comments. So I think that's about all I've got to say. Hope you enjoyed it.